He got scammed for $1.25 million. This is a story of a sophisticated engineering scam that happened involving cryptocurrency. But friends, this story, why I'm even reporting it here for you, it takes a bit of a twist. I'm going to give you some juicy stuff right now. So the guy who got scammed, we're going to go through how he actually got scammed, but some people are reporting the reason why he got scammed is he was really greedy. He wanted to get in and do insider pumping and dumping on innocent people. Okay, so here is Eric Bergman, right? Eric, so obviously we're going to go through this story just together. I want to show you how sophisticated some of these scammers get. Right, I think it's an interesting tale. You learn a lot. Obviously, friends, split your money, multiple wallets. Do not browse around all these other websites. Don't connect to these random protocols. They can take your money. If you give permission to the wrong contract address, please as well, you have to be careful. Don't use Google search links as well, okay? Because they could always use one of the fake links. Check Twitter. Go to Twitter. Find the official account. Check Twitter. Find the official account. And also maybe go to CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap just to see what the real website is. Now, Eric Bergman. Who's Eric, friends? If you ever click on him, his name, founder of Great.com. Co-founder of Katina Media. Now, this is a grueling tale, friends. It means even followed by Ivan on Tech. But I'm just going to show you what happened, man, because it's kind of wild. All right? So he says, I got scammed for $1.25 million. I'm shamed and stupid. So so this is, right now what I'm showing you is real. Okay, so he gets a phone call from Mr. Beast and Mark Rober. Okay, I don't know who Mr. Mark Rober is. So I've just opened it up and here he is. Former NASA and Apple engineer. Okay, so these are like some serious, trad normie type guys. And they say to him, so both Mr. Mark Rober and Mr. Beast, the actual Mr. Beast fans, remember he's got like, he's got freaking hundreds of millions of billions of like freaking views on YouTube and stuff out here, right? Biggest YouTuber in the world. They asked him to donate money to Team Water. It will build wells in Africa. Okay, so this call is real. Okay, he says he got surprised. He actually got their call. He goes, we've met before, but we haven't spoken in years. And then he says he thinks about it for a few days. And he decides he wants to donate $1 million. Mr. Beast gets excited about this and tweets to the world about the donation. All right, so whoa, Mr. Beast is tweeting. So then Eric, he goes, he's very, very proud of this. He goes, this is just wild, man. So a week later, he gets a message from Team Water on WhatsApp. Okay, so WhatsApp, so that's why these scammers, friends, they have his phone number and they invite him from Team Water into a group. This is where the scammers come in. So that's why you're wondering, man, how did people know? Who was in on it? That's why I'm telling you, friends, with exchanges, yeah, the CEO is probably legit. Not guaranteed, but they're probably legit. You don't have to worry about the CEO and the founder on a crypto exchange. You got to worry about the subhuman piece of trash, filth, who might be willing to give up all your credential information for like $2,000. Like that. There was that Scum Soy Boy. I think it was Brazilian. I forgot what exchange it was. But yeah, that's what happens with it. They leak. They literally give, like, this Brazilian guy handed over the admin access for $2,000. There you go. And $400 million is pretty much. So the defense of these people, it's just, look, man. You can look at it two ways, friends. You can say, oh, they don't know what they're doing. Let's just have mercy. No, I don't want to have mercy. No mercy. Get Spoonie out. No mercy. They don't have mercy for you. It's a tragedy of the commons, friends. Poor people, yeah, people in the downtrodden areas, in 95% of cases, they'll keep doing actions to show you why they're poor. They'll show you why they enjoy being scum. They're not the ones who are basically the ones you're looking at. You're looking at the CEO and this smiley face, the Soy Bankman-Fried. They're the rare ones, man. Let's continue. He gets a message from them on WhatsApp. All right. They invite him on a trip. Okay, so he has his personal phone number. They invite him on a trip with top donors to Africa to see the wells being built and then stay for a few days. Okay, so they speak about, hey, we're going to go to a trip. If you're curious, thanks for all this. I'm just going to show you a screenshot of what it looks like. This is the group Team Water Top Gs. And look, it has these Mr. Beast, right? Adin Ross. You notice Adin Ross, friends. Remember Adin Ross? He's interesting, right? He came into the LA Vape Cabal, right? And then he got used and abused. LA Vape Cabal, Adin. He got used and abused by them because obviously the money's running out. So they're just all scum, basically. They thieve each other. Now, there's a clue here already. Adin Ross has a UK phone number, but he is from the US of A. Not the US of B, the US of A. The US of Americana. United States. Okay, not divided states. So, you know, he didn't see that, and they get to see what happens next. He pretty much says, yes, I'll go on this trip to Africa with you, okay? I guess that was the trip. They add him to another group. Hey, now you're in another group, Mr. I guess they moved him along. Okay, do you want to go on the trip? Yes. Okay, sweet. You move on here. Yeah, he's got, there's billionaires in there. Steak Eddie. I guess he's the guy, you know, that gave BitBoy the contract and Drake and stuff. And then you have, I don't know who Tobble is. His name is Toby. Who's Toby? Shopify CEO. Yeah, I guess, man, when you're in this Generation XR professional photograph kind of world, yeah, I guess I don't know. They're really like, they're full normies to me, you know. They're those who aren't my heroes, you know. My hero is, you know, that nurse trying to DCA and buy week to week some crypto Ponzi coins, dreaming of a better tomorrow. You know, my heroes are people coding these applications in their hot pocket rooms. Basically, just got literally hot pockets everywhere, and they just got poopy stained underwear. Their armpits smell. You know that bin juice armpit smell when you haven't showered in 3 days. Yeah, and they're just coding away, and then you invent something like Uniswap formula. You know, those I like that. You know, that's what I'm dreaming of in terms of, like, you know, pushing forward the world. I don't like the whole, you know, Generation XR, go to the stock market, dump IPO type of normie stuff. But anyway, here's the thing. He goes, he can't believe I'm in this group. I feel like a 13-year-old boy wanting to fit in. And then he says, I find myself writing a message. And like he'd write a message and delete it because he's thinking, oh, these people are really cool. Which is kind of, friends, let's play some Pumpy G music because let's pump it. I know when you see these streamers and everyone gets this starstruck thing, but these people, I'm just like thinking, man, you know, you're in the normie world, you know, that's not real. It doesn't take balls to do that, you know. Friends, it takes balls to go smoke crack on camera and shield your $400 meme coin. That's what we saw in Pump Fun. You know, these types of heroes out there. This is where the story, we're going to take a turn, okay? Because this is where the social engineering ramps up, but also the greed takes over. He goes, on Saturday, Mr. Beast, pretty much, he calls him, his name's Jimmy, right? So Mr. Beast writes in the chat, he tells us, hey, I got an opportunity for you, you know? He says, we just signed a deal with Coinbase, largest crypto exchange, right? And he says Coinbase is going to launch their own crypto coin. So these scammers, they are sophisticated. They're in enough to know, hey, what's one of the most hottest anticipated coins. They do their research to find out, oh yeah, Coinbase, they don't have a coin, right? And he says, as part of marketing collaboration, Mr. Beast has gotten the chance to buy in early. He goes, as a thank you, he wants to let these people in because they're donating over $1 million. Everything is secretive. And he goes, oh, it's secretive. It goes, oh yeah, but you have to act fast. Boom. As soon as anyone gets you to act fast on anything, friends, be super, super, super careful. Super careful. And that's when he says, you know, I should have stopped. So that's why a lot of these scammers, maybe you're speaking to someone right now, friends. There's so many imposters of me. There's the imposter scam rings just of everything. Like, friends, I'll tell you right now, man, I swear, friends, just give me a room and give me 3 hours with these sons of bitches, okay? And just, friends, don't give me these beautiful fake cigarettes. Give me actual real cigarettes. I'll just be burning it on their skin. Just getting the torture them, okay? Tell me who did 9/11. Tell me. You know what I mean? I'll just ask them useless questions where they just don't have the answers to. I'll make them just really try to confess to murders and stuff that they didn't commit. But that's what they get for all their soy scum spreading in the world. This is where it hurts even more. So he's really excited. He goes, oh, I get to buy in a Coinbase coin early. Then he calls, right? He he calls a crypto friend telling him about this. And he says if Coinbase is launching a coin and we can get early access to it, it's a definite win. Okay, so, oh man. It's interesting, right? He goes to this workshop with his friends in real life. He goes, but I'm all in my head. I keep thinking about this Coinbase investment and it frustrates me. I don't want to make business decisions now, but I don't want to miss out. So he goes, you know what? Screw it. Let's go. Let's bet lots. And within a few hours, he sends $500,000 to that wallet. Okay. Now, this is how the scamming works. So after he sends it in, he goes, oh, Staker Eddie wants in, but he's too slow. And they speak about deadlines gone back. But this is where the scammers, friends, sophisticated. They say, oh, the first round's filled in. Look what they said. The next day, Mr. Beast, look at this, friends. The next day, Mr. Beast writes again and says there's a new chance to invest, but the price is no longer 15 cents. It's up now to 30 cents. The maximum investment is 750K. I call my friend again. I tell him about the billionaire that got rejected and how everyone else is buying again. Oh, gosh. So, yeah, friends, these scammers, friends, you would think if you just made 500 grand, they run away. No. They try to extract every last drip from it. That's why we find these people, we just skin them all alive. Literally skin them alive. Friends, this is literally, man, they write about this in every ancient religious text. These, I can't call them people. They are deceitful, reptilian, lizard, satanic, shaitan, scum. Literal scum. Okay, skin them alive. I don't care. Give them capital punishment. Okay, get all the money from their bank account, make them buy my altcoin bag, so at least they do something right before they go, and then just skin them alive. Don't care. Okay, and they come for you and they come for me. But we've got weapons waiting. So this scam, friends, it continues. They keep basically drawing him along. And look at this. On Tuesday, Mr. Beast writes one more time in the chat saying, this is now your final chance to get in. The price is now at 45 cents. So they are like, they take their time with it. Yeah, they're like actual professional deep state level scammers. So they've already put 1.25 million in, and he was going to put the third one in after like, a few days. And then he says, but then he pauses and he thinks. And he goes, and that's when he says, some details are off. Adin Ross is American. Why is his phone number British? Okay, and then this is where it gets weird. Well, no, it gets harmful. He calls Mr. Beast on the phone, and he confirms. And then Mr. Beast says, "Hey, what are you talking about?" And then that's where Mr. Beast goes, "Please don't tell me you freaking gave this guy money." And all the unraveling and everything came, and this guy got very, very sick. He goes, he's been scammed before. He said he had all his money. He got scammed for $3,000 when he was 20 years old. And he ends up, going through a lot of tears, pain, crying, emotional, anger, punching walls, punching himself, hurting himself. He says his brother sends him a message and it makes him cry. But then you just have some of the comments here, friends. You have like Crypto BitLord. This here, sir, is sophisticated social engineering, but really is 100% avoidable just doing some basic checks to authenticate users. Then we have Wizard of SlowHoe. I get put into botted chats with celebs or just random groups almost 2 to 3 times a week. Like, so I hate seeing people lose money, but they didn't make me kind of smirk to see that. He's like, what? He goes, they're coming to me like every 2 to 3 times a week. You actually fell for it? But no, remember, the first phone call was legit. So, like, they had his phone number and they knew, you just spoke to him. So, look, man, maybe Mr. Beast's phone is tapped. Maybe, someone somewhere, they're feeding insider info as to what's going on, Maybe Mr. Beast's friends, maybe, someone in his office, his PA or something, right? That's why, remember I told you with these scamming friends, it's not the CEO, man. So it's never the person you're looking at. It's the scum. It's the shoe scum. Every time. Like, I need $500. Let me just go risk $380 million of people's life savings. Skin them all alive. Look what the comments say. Let's play some angel music. Okay? Let's play some angel music. Okay? Let's get the lollipops out. Okay, listen here. If I get any whiff, anyone's trying to scam or impost like that, okay, literally, no mercy. No mercy. right? Then that's why in my Telegram, okay, in my Telegram, I'm very aware. Out of 100 messages, yes, 10% of you, maybe that message shouldn't have been deleted. Maybe you didn't cross the line, okay? But I'll be honest, I am okay with 10% of messages getting deleted and making some people upset, because the other 90% I don't have to see. I don't want to see. We get rid of them, okay? I want the coin has to be older than 2 weeks, etc. I don't want any links to any websites. Everything's out to get your money. Everything is out to get your money, because people don't want to buy and hold for the long term, because they're pieces of trash. They skip leg day. They have hunchbacks. Not a single fluff on their slippers. They have brown tarnished slippers. They drink room temperature water. They have flaily arms. They have pencil necks. They don't know how to hold. Nothing. That's why they're selling the bottoms to go to the LA Vape Cabal trash PvP casino, talking about $1,000 soy, while Tom Lee's flopping out his big fat dong and saying Wall Street's buying Ethereum. But because they've sold the low and everything else, and they're going to keep clicking into supposed retirement, they are in for a rude awakening. Because that girl that they took home, sorry, it ain't a girl. Check downstairs. You've been bamboozled. Millar. Look at Mr. Millar here. So you wanted to be an insider to, and then R space people, I guess, grape. In which case you said game is game. And you got graped. Game is game here too now. Interesting things about this guy's personality. Look at this next part. Mr. Spectre, you misread. So I guess this message, I guess it might be talking about the guy who got the $1.25 million scam. Look what he says. You misread. He owned a fairly large casino marketing company that he sold. That new one is just a non-profit. His stance is basically take money from stupid people, donate it to needy people, which is common for business owners. I don't know if he's talking about Mr. Beast. I don't know if he's talking about that Eric guy. Mr. Beast comes out and offers a $100,000 reward. It is actual real Mr. Beast here, friends, so check this out. Yeah, so there's 33 million followers. So see, friends, we learn these stories along the way. So, yeah, you know, before you sit on your toilet, hang a poopy, just check, is there a spider under there? Just check it, you know? Friends, but then the next time you open that email and it says, oh, warning, warning, someone's trying to access your account, just check it, okay? Just be careful. Don't act fast, friends. I'm telling you, friends, I remember I was at the gym. I was was shoulders day. I was training shoulders, okay? I think I was doing a bit of biceps as well. And I got that message. It says, warning, warning, someone's trying to access your account. Someone's trying to reset your account. And I think it was actually email or something. I forgot it was email. And I just put it into, like, you know, I even put it to ChatGPT. Go, hey, is this fake SMS? And they're like, no, absolutely fake. I go, no, but it's a bit, you know, there's a bit of a legit thing with it, because this is what they do, friends, okay? These links, sometimes they send it for you, the email, but the email has no bad links in it. It's a real email. They basically just get the fear in you, and then they try to call you later. All right? So it's happened to me, and like it made me think. I go, wait, like someone's not trying to access my account, like, but that's even me. I know it. You know, it made me think, hey, I just better double check this just in case. You see, so I can't imagine for someone out here who's not terminally online 18 hours a day, right? But check out more of the comments, friends, from Mr. Old. You deserve everything that happened and more. You prey on addictive personalities. You low-life rat. Wow, so I guess this is online casino stuff. What are all these? Sugar Rush, Rise of Olympus, Big Bass Splash, Sugar Rush again, Book of Deed, Slayers Inc., Magic Piggy. This is the online casino. I guess he's talking about that. So, yeah, man. See, friends, casinos, man. Casinos, the games are rigged. You're getting dopamine, like, hey, I'll take your game. But, like, you know, maybe society has to have a talk, because, you know, people are consuming. Look, the difference is, friends, with casinos and gambling, people don't have a limit on what they put in because it's an infinite sinkhole of your money. You can lose everything. Whereas if you're consuming something like, let's say, perfume or takeaway food or even drugs, there's a limit. Like there's a limit to your consumption. You can't actually have infinite, you know? So like if someone scams you, like, oh, you thought you're buying real Air Jordan shoes and then you get from some Chinese factory remake and you pay like, you know, $180, like you're not going to buy 15,000 of those fake ones. You know what I mean? So society kind of like gives it an okay, like, oh, I got scammed. Let's go move on with my life. But when people see casinos, they think differently about it because, you know, the assumption is you're investing to try to get more dopamine, but you're destined to lose because the game is literally rigged against you. Interesting. Gulag. Great punishment for trying to breed more grapey. And then obviously he's talking about Africa. I don't know what that comment is for. I don't know why with Team Water. Friends, I saw this. Like, can someone share the context? What is about something that in Africa and what they're actually doing? I think I saw some stats where, yeah, it was like, it's basically, look, you can't just keep giving money to people who just keep abusing their own people. A lot of the African country leaders, total corruption. So, man, it is what it is. Look at this, man. This is crazy. Look at this. Trying to spin being greedy on some kind of as some kind of noble deed. Wow. You got scammed because you wanted to participate in a rug pull. You got what you deserve. How can you be this dumb? Look at this. So you attempted to purchase unregistered securities because you had insider knowledge that would result in gains. A fool and his money are soon parted. Whoa. So in crypto, we're not that, like, you know, spicy when it comes to that. Like, oh yeah, just trying to buy, it's just like everything else, trying to buy a shit coin or something else before everyone else, right? But it is interesting just how everyone is spinning this stuff out. I think it's got to do with Mr. Beast, the reputation things as well, and just everyone's waking up to a lot of these things because you're buying stuff early, you're here to dump. You're just like every other VC. You don't believe in shit. You don't believe in anything. You're going to be changing coins, and yeah. Even got more comments, right? Man describes insider trading that turns out to be a scam. Wow. Look at this guy. This guy, look, he's quoting the scammers, what they said. If you like to participate, send your deposit address. Sorry, bro. You are incredibly effing stupid too. I don't like just calling everyone dumb, man, because you call everyone dumb and then the scammers, they increase their skill level with how to just scam. Wow, man. Crazy. Casino owner gets scammed by crypto scammers. Ironic. Somewhere in India, you have retired 2 or 3 bloodlines. Congrats. No crying in the casino. A hardware wallet does not fix this, unfortunately. Interesting, yes. So, good comment from Johnny here. A hardware wallet does not fix that, right? Separate your money. But yeah, chasing greed and chasing this stuff. Look at this, like, just funny. You just changed some Africans' lives. I'm actually happy that happened to you. Just some casual insider trading in a group chat. That's funny. They should bring back tweet character limits. This post is the best advertisement for socialism I've ever seen. How can someone this stupid even have access to more than a couple 100,000? Because he's very trusting, okay? And then he had more. Dude runs a casino website and was trying to get in early on a rug pull to screw people over. He deserved to lose far more, and those scammers are a modern-day Robin Hood. I wouldn't go that far. So, what do we learn from this lesson? You know, of course, social engineering, friends. Beware of all imposters. There is a fake Sommi on Telegram, and my username is @Sommi Telegram, Telegram. And my Telegram, it's in the links in the description. You can see it's at your friend Sommi official. Be careful because the I's and the L's, the scammers, they copy paste my username and they do everything out here. So I don't DM. This is actually the problem. It makes it a bit difficult because I actually do DM and I just do videos and stuff out here. You know, so don't send money. Don't do any of this stuff. There is no other opportunity thing. There isn't. All right. Some of you are actually smart because some of these scammers, they said, oh, I've got this brand new opportunity for me. And then you're like, and then it was like some other like random dog shit coin. They're trying to get everyone to scam. Some of you babies were like, huh, that's not like Sommi. If it was really the real Sommi, he'd be making a video and tweeting about it. Why would he be just DMing me about I have a new opportunity just for me? Like, who the hell am I? Kind of funny because you're all switched on. So that's why, friends, we surround each other. We are the value. We're the asset. We surround each other from people who think a bit beyond the whole carrot in front of the face. Ask a few more questions. Be a bit more skeptical. Be a bit more paranoid. Okay, that's pretty much doing your own research, right? And assessing the situation. You know, hey, what are the probabilities of things happening? Just thinking about stuff because you never know the full answer. But just those are the people we surround ourselves with. That's a good thing. So, and we are going to see more scams like this ramp up, friends. More scams like this will definitely increase as the bull market comes. It's going to be crime season. Friends, you got to remember as well. I know we joke about crime season with Donald Trump and everything, but the truth is, in a free market, okay, in a free market, see, if you want the upside of, say, alt seasons and securities and shares, if you want the upside, you have to accept the downside and government's regulation policies too. If they make everything super, super safe, they decrease the volatility of things. So, okay, you can't lose that much money because the people aren't allowed to even take on enough risk. However, because they can't take on enough risk, you don't get the upside. Okay, so it literally is, you truncate it. So obviously Donald Trump with the, firing the IRS, putting in the crypto czar and stuff out here, we're going to get big potential. But alongside that is it opens you up to know, like, some Ponzi's are going to creep in. More scamming is going to creep in. The crime season. It's going to be literal freaking crime season. But that's okay because, hey, for every one crime, there's some great big fundamental coins that are around. Okay, so you've learned a lot, friends. Crypto security, very safe. Very, very important. You got to keep yourself safe. Don't forget, it loves you. Like, subscribe. Catch you soon.